Your life is the burrito.
Got myself a chicken burrito. I got like all these ingredients, and then at the end of the line, the guy.
The shit you get in your life is the ingredients.
The burrito spilled out. He still wrapped it. I was like, dude, you should have warned me. You're a burrito expert. You should have told me halfway through. Hey man, you might be reaching maximum burrito capacity here. Do you think I want a messy burrito?
No one wants a messy burrito.
The whole appeal of a burrito is that all of the ingredients are contained within the confines of the tortilla. I wouldn't have gotten half this shit if I knew it was gonna fit in the burrito. All right, look. I wouldn't have got the lettuce. Wouldn't have got the cheese. Wouldn't have got the peppers. I wouldn't have got
done half of it.
I'm okay with small mistakes.
If you got no more chicken, I'll take pork. But I'd blow my dad before I'd eat a burrito with a fork.
Sit here and pretend like my biggest problems are Pringle cans and burritos. The truth is my biggest problem's you. I want to please you, but I want to stay true to myself. I want to give you the night out that you deserve, but I want to say what I think and not care what you think about it. A part of me loves you, part of me hates you, part of me needs you.
Part of me fears you. I don't think that I can
handle this right now. Handle this right now. I don't think that I can handle this right now. I don't think that I can handle this right. I don't think that I can handle this right. I don't think that I can handle this right. Look at them, they're just staring at me like, come and watch the skinny kid with a
steadily declining mental health, and watch as he attempts to give you what he cannot give himself.
I put on a silly show. I should probably just shut up and do my job, so here I go. I got the letters in my number, when they got the cheese in my number, when they got the peppers in my number, when they got that, you can't tell them anything.
If you just make it funny or make it rhyme, if they still don't understand it, just run it one more time.
Thank you. Good night. I hope you're happy.
Paradigm of absolute control. That's where we're centered on simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. That's why they want to try to keep us out.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of kissing living scum. They're a bunch of factories keeping babies alive. They're selling their body parts. What more you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under us. They got green looking skin. And they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. Got him on video.
Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She
She sleeps in the same room with a creepy widow woman. Mother has a hood over her head. What the hell? Morty, the sky is falling. Sorry, Keith. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like soap. Hetero vampire potbelly goblins are running around, coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go high. We're such self-centered shit, we don't even notice how it's self-rising up against us. Millions of pointing people, and I'm so pissed.
We're gonna snare your daughter at the mall.
Oh,
We're gonna snare your wild your son.
I'm gonna stab you with a butcher knife.
And then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good. Oh, they're so sweet.
Listen, I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning. Maybe influenced a little bit. The funniest fucking shit. Shit, they're lying to us. Bill. I mean, again, with the way reality works out, we're left with, what's his name? Alex Jones, Bill Hicks dead. Bad decision. Collectively. Shotgun Betty stopped me dead in my shoe. You don't know where it was. Yes, it is. Broken lockdown, she says, learn your damn alphabet. I come before you get to paying your due. Down through the tunnel, digging on this puss of a fur. This vagina mine, keep your patient diligence. Keep a chain gang swinging, make the catbirds sing. This vagina mine. Oh, Tool Army Star. The way they have the planets on their posters with the 7. The Total Army Star is a lineup of the 7 planets. I don't know which one's where. But if you look at a chart, because it fits in a circle, it could be. Because it's a square triangle. It's like a perfect fucking chart. You know, like an alignment. But it's like a, whatever. Because you can put the 7 planets and the 7 elements with light and darkness as elements on the 7 points. That's the 7 bottom Sephiroth. So the Total Army symbol is a picture of a mastery of the 7. Because if you were like this, your head would all be in Malkuth. Goth. One track tunnel. Crossing the abyss means you gain wisdom, and that is either through what? Wait, did I already say this? Been over this before. There's certain angels of the Sephiroth. Each Sephiroth has a fucking commercial. Order of Angels and Archangel. Yeah, I know. Believe you until it's far too late. Be done. Be done. Done. Be done. Done. Be done. Done. Be done. So the goal of incarnation is liberation, which seems like a paradox, but you can't get caught up on the little things, or you'll never get past the beginning. If power asks why, then does power stop, or power stop in his weakness? Where is it? Where's my fucking law? He can't remember what it's for. Whatever. Don't matter. So the two aspects of the tree, or reality, or yourself, or God, or whatever you want to talk about, applied to the pattern, is your severe nature and your merciful side. Your compassion allows you to give mercy to those who others may give harsh judgment to, and vice versa. And your center determines where you sway in all of that. Over Armageddon. Wait. Prog rock. Progressive rock. Your rock is your intelligence. Rock. Everybody has one. Everything has a base intelligence. It is what gave you the ability to choose the red pill or the blue pill, or left or right, or yes or no. That is what intelligence comes down to. It is the choice you make at the crossroads is determined by what intelligence you have, whatever. But this is why experience is the teacher in most cases, because theory and practice are different. You can imagine you would be merciful to your enemy, but if somebody killed your family in front of you, or go down the list of worst things of like that, they didn't kill them, but they hurt them in front of you. They did something, not even in front of you, you found out about it later. They did something to your kid, or Well, these are the positions where you need to understand what mercy and judgment really is. Because it's easy to forgive proxy, or it's easy to judge proxies. That's basically what our system is. You have a whatever. Let's not get into that fucking shit. Okay. So like 4 years ago now? 5? Whenever this single came out, I was in the hospital in my hometown. It's called the 7th floor. Right above where they keep the newborn babies. On the 6th floor is the 7th floor, where they keep the old crazy people, or the young crazy people. A few of them, but it's mainly old crazy people that aren't in a place. You just like freak out or something in town. I don't know. I remember in high school, kids getting sent to the 7th floor, and then getting sent to different places and shit. But so I got sent there after arguing with a psychiatrist about being hypersensitive or oversensitive. That maybe I took what she said the wrong way. She was actually really onto something, but the way I heard it was she was saying, you're a fucking pussy and you do drugs because you're a little bitch.
You little bitch, pussy bitch, drug addict, piece of shit. So I reacted violently, verbally violently. I said something like, I'm gonna put a gun to my head and paint the walls with my brain, which is a quote from Fight Club. I used to say all the time. It wasn't like a threat per se. I mean, but not long after that, my family, my sister and her husband came to visit my mom, which is where I live. And like that was when we first moved into this place, which is because we both lost the apartments we had. Like, she had a place, I had a place, a bunch of shit happened. We both lost a place. We got this place. That was when I was around when I had my prostate and bladder infections, and they were making my wrists, like carpal tunnel in my wrists, like the infections in my body were fucking just everything up. And my job was at a grocery store where I would just turn things to front them all day. So I was doing this weird shit with my hands, I don't know, touching things over and over. And it fucked them up. Anyway, oh, dopamine on dopamine. So while in the hospital, we had music therapy, and I was able to pick a song every therapy thing. So I would play this shit because I couldn't listen to it. It was new. This is what Travis doesn't kill himself for, because he knows there's gonna be new stuff. But I didn't know that this was gonna come out. And then when I got out of the hospital and the album came out, the cover is him and Billy, who Billy's half bald, and Maynard wears his wig, so he has his long hair. So it was the half and half cut, which is a haircut I had been wearing for like 10 years or more, since like 10,000 Days came out, like on and off. I started bald, and I shaved half of my body, half my right side, down the middle. So like my leg hairs and my arm hairs, all that shit, it was a weird perception thing. If you ever had wind blow on shaved arms and legs, and then wind blown on your hairy legs, you know the difference. But it's weird feeling them at the same time. It's weird feeling half of it. Anyway, it was this whole, I was torn over things. And I was trying to consciously do everything that both sides agreed on without too much of a problem. Which meant I couldn't do a lot of stuff for a long time. I could. We just didn't want to. We couldn't agree on it. So like the overall thing is addiction to this thing, which I can't say I don't have a connection to technology, but I grew up with I'd never had a computer, and even these things I don't have hooked up right. Like, I don't have my number on my phone. I fucked up my SIM card. I lost it, and I don't know. It's like an Obama phone. Somebody wants me to have it, so I have it. I'm not gonna pay for something they're gonna give me, unless I wanted it for something to use as a tool, which I've been using these more, but for a long time they were just fucking weight in my pocket. Here's the deal. I'm going to talk a lot about how great life is all the time and how to love it. But I'm only telling you that because I know how fucking bad it can be. How bad it can really look. And then even when somebody's like, hey, look, look at this shit. Isn't this cool? And you just feel in your heart that, no, it's just really not very fucking cool. I'm here to tell you, you're just tired, exhausted, and a little sick. Sick of it. Sick from it. Sick for it. And if addiction is the thing that's fucking us up, I think we're gonna be alright. Because not all of us shouldn't say. What's the one? Isaac? Isaac's father. You are Isaac's father, and you're Isaac. You hold the blade over your own throat every second of every day, and you're told to cut it. Because that's what you're supposed to do, to sacrifice self. I'm here to tell you, wait! If you've come this far, you proved it. You proved you would. I believe you. Okay? Tzaddik, or teacher, is a person who embodies a higher form of consciousness, and by way of crazy wisdom and teachings, help by making the most mundane aspects of life vehicles for self-realization. When a student is ready, a teacher appears, always imparting the light transmission, as the sun itself does. A constant flow of energy, light, and information. The noose, or your awareness, is what... Okay. The darkness is the cocoon. It's hard, it's ugly, but it's there to withstand the tempest so that we can come out and fly in the sun. Metaphors, analogies, pneuma, spirit, psyche, mind, soma, body, body, cocoon, mind, butterfly, spirit, sun. Time and space allow change to occur. This is where the little larva becomes the flying thing. You know, you eat the shit because it's transitory. Like the Ouroboros is a symbol of everything, but it's a symbol of the beginning of everything. And it's an eternal beginning. But it's a state of awareness that is eternal, because when you get locked in that state, it doesn't go down from there. You don't go down from zero, right? But once you get out of that, like you pull it out, there's always an aspect, but you raise it up. The self-feeding aspect feeds the rest of your bodies. So you have this physical form feeding constantly. That fuels the mental form, which helps orient the intelligence to know what to consume and how to reorganize everything it does consume. This process allows a higher intelligence to come use all the small parts like a body does, use the cells that are individual systems working, but in union. You start small with the union of the male and the female, the two patterns. That pattern creates the image of a third within it. That third image begins to build. It's like mitosis. The pattern is holographic. So you have cells in your... Okay, the mycelia, the tree roots, the branches, the nerves, this pattern of reaching out, the brain, neurons, it is connections and like information is energy. So when you're eating food, you're passing information to a lower form. That's what bacteria and fungus are doing. They're breaking down information it's physical information. That's why gut biome is important to your overall self-being, because anything you put in your body informs the intelligence of your system. Like you create a certain culture inside you, literally. That's why some of these weirdos are getting other people's shit put inside them, because they either need it. Like my mom has Crohn's. I know all about how bad it can get. Fistulizing, where your own body has holes. See, this is the thing. If the universe does mimic the human body, an alien or a demon or something would be something that's spilled in from somewhere it shouldn't be. Or like a white blood cell comes in to deal with an allergy or a virus. And this is where it comes down. What the fuck are viruses? Like, macroscopically. If bacteria and all these other things are part of a collective consciousness, what is a virus? Did you ever see a virus? It's a lot like a machine. Rigid. And it needs physical things to make it work. Without DNA, the RNA is useless. Technology, the city itself, is a virus. Planetary virus. But like in the Matrix, If spirit uplifts everything, then how is it not part of the plan? Death forces us to struggle. The struggle creates innovations. Like I was saying before, family breeds necessity. Necessity breeds innovation. Because you want the work to be easier. But what happens when we get to the point where we don't need to do the work at all? That was the COVID test, to see how the collective would respond to not working. Stop. Stop. Did you see how fast everything came back? How fast. It comes on strong and fast, like a rush. I was thinking about this the other day. I was supposed to have a truck. I was given a truck. The wooden bed. So fucking awesome. And perfect for everything I want to do. It was like just given to me. But in my head, I was like, oh no, car gas, bad. All bad. No, bad. And now I'm in this loop where, well, do I get my license so I can drive it, so I can get a truck and do work that I want to do, and be able to move if I want to, and take my stuff with me, and whatever. All these ideas, it's like a truck would be pretty cool. And it's like, well, I had the truck and I gave it away, but it's also like a lot of things. Just because you had something and threw it away, and if you miss it now, then you know you should have that. So that is kind of the thing you should be recreating. We keep trying to rewrite history, debate what we are, and we can control what we are and limit our more negative qualities. But every time we limit ourselves, it fucks up. Just huge, like, okay, a small fuck up in the pattern of circles, when you're drawing at the very beginning, causes a huge flux out in the pattern later. So that's why you do your first couple real, like if you use a compass, you're not going to have much problem. But I use CDs because I'm a weirdo, and I somehow bend a compass every time I fucking hold it in my hand. Like, I literally need to have compasses that are certain gauges, which kind of defeats the fun of a compass, but whatever. It's just not, I just can't imagine doing a whole pattern with a compass. It's just too much bending. Like, measuring stuff, it's great. I love them for that, but fuck, what was he even saying? He don't know where it was. Oh, man. Night of July 23rd, 2009. This is a dream. I just opened this up. Was at a gathering. Alex Gray was there, but I didn't know it right away. I kept seeing old friends. I talked to them and whatnot. There was a screening room for movies. A theater. It was hard to find a seat. The rest was a blur until everyone left the room. I was alone with Alex at the end. We started to talk, and I gave him a big hug. He asked me what I studied. I said I was mostly a Gnostic at heart. He seemed to be telling me I should be a teacher, but he never said it. He just kept asking me questions. I told him, I just want to save and uplift the human spirit. That's it. He laughed and said, that's plenty. I said I wanted to do like 2 more things, but I wanted to do 2 more things, but I can't recall. Maybe it was all I want is to get a job that makes me happy and uplift the spirit of the human race. Blah blah blah. B. Rit and I came to this town together. I found her waiting for me. She knew I was with Alex, I think. She was done waiting but not mad. Her hair was really long. Yeah, it probably wasn't her, buddy. Ran like a wolfman away from people on Drive Alley. Had recurring beginning of dream, dancing backwards, or it just looked like dancing. 6/28/09. Was attacked by some pyro kid in a house with others, friends maybe. I can't recall. Nor can I recall what led up to this. I tried to meditate and he kept burning me in my meditations. I could stop him from setting the house on fire. I could feel his power, but he could also feel mine. I tried to hide in a back room and stop him, but he broke in the house and found me. I remember a yod flame wrap around my sweat-covered body. I leaped forward. All is fading. Yeah, he never remembers the cool ones. 669? That's not right. 669 at 2009? That's not right. Some Chinese boy came to visit B. Rit. We were at a hotel or something. She was happy to see him. I wasn't. I can't remember anything else, but a lot was happening. Weird duty or game or something. B. Rit told me she had sexy dreams of us. I only wish they came true. I must have still been talking to B. Rit. This is in 2009. Oh, that's when I was probably just at home. She would have been in Florida, so lies, all lies. Last night, a group of people were at Mom's house. Abramelin, the Mage, and other books were talked about. B. Rit and I stood together at the front door at one point. She thought she had to leave, but the car that pulled up was my Aunt Peg and Graham Rhodes, and they gave me a pack of rolls. Oh, hot dog rolls? Under the pine tree was a man whom I called Satan as a joke. It hurt his feelings, I think. At some point I said to B. Rit, he's almost Santa, or something along those lines. Something about moving the end. He got mad and started to chase me. I ran around the yard so fast. I ran so fast he never got me. July 3rd and 4th, I had strange long dreams, lots of people. July 5th, giant bugs in the yard. Other people camp out there also. Huge bugs, I thought, were dead, came back. Scott, Don, Damien, and I tried to swing bats and shovels at the one bugs, things that got out from under the tarp. One jumped on the roof, and the other... I got a picture there of the tarp in the yard with bugs crawling out. Not a picture, just a picture for me. Full moon, July 7th, 09. I offended someone on a bus. Many people around me. Bus loads of half-men, beasts, or just warlocks wearing skins from multiple animals. Before the buses came to pick us up, we were cleaning or collecting certain items from here. I remember living in a house with lots of people I didn't know. They were from all around the world, and they didn't all speak English. The town was full of trouble. I seemed to always have someone following me. At some point, I remember talking to B. Rit. I dreamed of kissing on the 9th. I can't recall much else. Who was he kissing? July 12th, B. Rit came over with no smoke, so I got immediately to spot me some. Her hair was real short. Water, bridge, water, leading to a cave others knew about. Traveling on a bus or train or something. Sex? Michael Jackson Memorial? God, gold revolving statue. Like a Ferris wheel? Multiple Brits? Crying me freaking out. Alex Gray at party. Brit's gone, either dead or fucking someone else. Is there a difference? Was standing by a grill on back porch with Ben's daughter. July 18th. Repeatedly being reset. Learning to dance or clean or just do it right. Women present little girl through something like purple plastic. Heel bed. After night of strange gatherings. Obama fought someone like a competition. Bees here with family, but leaves by morning. I walk through and down. I walk throughout. Down Tony Hawk Street to find Alicia's house, school, work, huge gathering. Oh, was it? Yeah, always. Signs need improved. Forging the Reaver, Sunday night. Gave Lisa a letter. Dreams. It was a long time ago. I don't remember any of this. TV show. Heads lined up. Asleep. Domino. Like. Heads lined up. Asleep. Domino. Like TV show. All type of viewers, including me. Nothing else besides one part of me. Bad, corrupt, willing to fight rest of me. Opposite polarity, cleans out negative head. Date unknown, between 20th and 23rd. A game of torture, mutilation, desensitized family involved in group game. Truly a neighborhood. I was trying to walk home, all fading. What became of subtlety? Can't recall much beyond someone fighting with me. Very physical, beyond normal fight. Chris was there, along with Kendra, I think. But I can't recall what was being fought over. Chris said he couldn't care due to the fact that I was upset over masks being destroyed. What? Sweaty Madness is